Hello everyone, here is a beautiful question of the projectile motion. The question says a body of mass m is projected from the ground with initial speed u and it is making an angle theta with the horizontal. Then we have to find the power delivered by the gravity when it is at half of its maximum height. So the situation could be like this. Here is the parabolic trajectory of the particle. Suppose t is equal to 0. From here, we project something and its initial speed is given as u and it was projected at an angle theta. The maximum height is h. We have to find the power delivered by the gravity at a height h by 2. Let us consider this height is h by 2. So the same level would be here again, h by 2. Now at these two levels, if we check, the gravitational force is here mg. The gravitational force is here mg. Now we do the components of the velocity here, the horizontal component and the vertical component. What we consider along horizontal is the x-axis and along the vertical we have taken to be the y-axis. So when the particle is here, its velocity will have two components. One is the vx, another is the vy, down like this. Because at this moment, the velocity vector is tangential to the path. Means the v vector is like this, tangential to the path. This v vector has a horizontal component and has a vertical component. Similarly, at this position also, the v vector is tangential to the path. It will have a horizontal component, we name it as vx, and it will have a vertical component, we name it as vy, the vx and vy. So, there are two probable solutions to this question because we have two heights here, h by 2 and h by 2. Question was asking the power delivered by the gravity. We know the formula for the power delivered. This is instantaneous power they are asking. At a particular height they are talking. So we have to find the instantaneous power. The formula for the instantaneous power is P is equal to F vector dot V vector. Agree with this? And at this location, if you check, the V vector has the Vx I cap and Vy j cap. Along the x-axis, you consider the unit vector to be I cap. Along the y-axis, you consider the unit vector to be j cap. So for this location, if we do the calculation, the P would be F vector and V vector would be Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. Fine. Force vector can easily be written. Mg is in the vertically downward direction, so we will write Mg minus j cap. So writing here Mg minus j cap dot Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. Okay. J cap dot I cap, everyone knows J cap dot I cap is 0. So this term vanishes. J cap dot J cap becomes 1 and here is a negative sign. So computation of this power would be minus mgvy. Similarly, if we do calculation for this part, here we will be putting a minus and here will also be minus sign because this Vy is along the minus j cap downwards. Here will also be the minus sign. This minus into minus will become plus. So the power would come out to be mgvy. Means we will have two answers to this question. The power could be minus mgvy and the power delivered could be mgvy. There will be two possible answers to this situation. Now let us determine that Vy. To determine that Vy, we will be using the third equation of motion. As the acceleration is constant, we can easily use the third equation of motion. Vy square is equal to uy square plus 2aysy. Let us put up the data. Vy square we have to obtain. The uy can be taken as u sine theta, because if we do the components of the initial velocity u, horizontal component will be u cos theta, which is equal to ux, and the vertical component will be u sine theta, which we write as uy, plus acceleration in the y direction is like this, acceleration due to gravity in the downward direction, so we put it with proper sign as minus g, because upward we have chosen the positive sign, downward we have chosen the negative sign. Here was the origin. The sy is h by 2, because at h by 2 height we have to obtain that vy. Now expression for h we already know. In the projectile motion, the h is equal to u square sine square theta by 2g. Here you check that 2 and 2 is getting cancelled out. So basically you require gh. How much is gh from here? Gh is u square sine square theta by 2. Getting it? We require this value of gh for computation purpose. I'm putting it with another color, different color. Okay, we'll be using this value of gh. So, simplifying it further, the Vy square is equal to u square sine square theta minus that gh value we put as u square sine square theta by 2. So, we are left with finally, when we simplify this, the remaining answer is u square sine square theta by 2. This is Vy square. So, how much will be the Vy? When you take the square root both sides, the Vy is u sine theta by root 2. This value of Vy, let us submit here. Then the power delivered is mg u sine theta by root 2. This is one probable answer. And then we put the same value of Vy on the previous page. Earlier we had the top that gravity could deliver positive power as well as negative power in this case. Here in this case, mg and Vy, they are anti-parallel. Mg and Vy are anti-parallel. So the power delivered by the gravity will be negative. Vx has no use in this calculation as Vx is perpendicular to the gravitational force mg. While as in this case, the mg and Vy, they are in the same direction. So the power delivered by the gravitational force will be positive. Vx has no use in this computation. Again, the Vx is perpendicular to the gravitational force mg. Okay. So this is one answer, and on the previous page, we can again write the answer as minus mg. At the place of Vy, we can write u sine theta by root 2. So our computation matches with the second option and the third option. How third option? We all know that cos 90 degree plus theta could be written as minus sine theta from the trigonometry. So in this option, this cos 90 degree plus theta can be treated as minus sine theta, and we have the option here. So technically the best possible choice for this question should be the fourth option, because both second and third option are feasible. I hope you got the solution. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and let me know in the comment box if you have any other doubt. Stay awesome, subscribe to this channel, and thank you.